What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, love-bigboyjonnytwentyfive. Today I'm going to do my WWE Raw review and results, so you guys knew network me the right way. Hit that like button. Let's get started. Raw was a bad show. Raw was just a bad show. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Let me talk about the main event. Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles for United States Champion. That match was just horrible. But you know, that's just my thoughts. But I agree with I agree with the decision. AJ Styles got himself a disqualification. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Then the OC went after. Then Braun Strowman got upset and just took out the OC, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and AJ Styles. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say from there. But other than that, Raw started off good and decent until it went downhill between Bayley versus Nikki Cross. That match was just boring, but I'm going to talk to you guys about it. All right, let me get started. Tonight's WWE Raw opens up live from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans, Louisiana did not make any noise tonight. The WWE crowd was just dead. It was just dead. So that's all I got to say. As Michael Cole joins us, he joins by Corey Graves and Renee Young. We go right to the ring, and out comes Sasha Banks to some cheers. Cole hypes Sasha Banks versus Natalya. Later on tonight, he lead us to a video package on Sasha Banks' recent returns, which shows her turning heel by attacking Natalya on Raw, attacking Natalya and Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. I love Sasha Banks. I love Sasha Banks as a great heel. Sasha Banks is a great heel. No more babyface for Sasha Banks. By the way, Sasha Banks' blue hair looks beautiful. That's all I gotta say from there. Alright, back from the break, and we see WWE NXT Superstars and the Street Profits backstage. Why the Street Profits are on Monday Night Raw if you're not using them? They just kept on cheerleading. The Street Profits kept on cheerleading. That's all I gotta say on that one. But they hype up tonight's show, and the tag team turmoil match. Now, the King of the Ring first round match was Ricochet versus Drew McIntyre. This match was good. I can't complain about this match. This match was the first night of the match. I can't complain. After the match, Ricochet celebrates his spot in the second round as the music hits. Ricochet versus Samoa Joe is confirmed for the qualifying finals next week. We see the updated King of the Ring brackets. We see Drew sitting up against the barrier as we go to the replay. Drew backs up the ramp and looks back at the ring from the stage. Ricochet continues his celebration as fans cheering him on. That was a good match between Ricochet and Drew McIntyre. That match was good. Now, King of the Ring first round match. The Miz versus Baron Corbin. I hate the Miz babyface. I like the Miz better heel. I like the heel of the Miz, but I feel some kind of way. I just don't like the babyface, the Miz. The babyface is just garbage. That's all I gotta say from there. It says the winner of the match, Baron Corbin. Do I see Baron Corbin winning this match? Winning the King of the Tournament? I don't see that happening. My opinion. Let me continue. After the match, Corbin stands tall and makes his exit as the music hits. We go to replay. Corbin heads to the back and stops to try on the crown. Corbin wears the crown and grabs the steeper, taking a seat on the throne. Corbin talks about how WWE fans voted for anyone to win the tournament except for him. Corbin goes on about how he never cares about the WWE fans thinking of him and how they couldn't accomplish anything he has. Corbin goes on and says when he wins he will hear it from him. First, all hail King Corbin. Corbin stands tall and raised the it's not sculpture but wherever that is. Let me continue. Next. Still to come, Natalya versus Sasha Banks, plus a tag team tournament. Bayley versus Nikki Cross. This match was just boring. The reason why I say this match was boring, I was not interested of seeing this match. You got Bayley, SmackDown Women's Champion, and one half of the Women's Tag Team Champion, Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross is on a losing streak. But Bayley versus Nikki Cross, this match was just boring. This match was boring. The winner of the match, Bayley. After the match, Bayley stands tall as her music hits. Bayley waves her SmackDown Women's Champion in the air. Tag team tournament match between Heavy Machinery, The Revival, the B Team, the Lucha House Party, Robert Roode, the glorious Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, the Viking Riders and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. The winner of the match, then your new #1 contender, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. After the match, Ziggler and Robert Roode stand tall as Roode music hits. The celebration continues. The glorious show off. I call this the glorious show off. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler are the glorious show off. But I did agree with TM161 saying that the beer money, James Storm. Oh, I love TM161. Shout out to you for mentioning James Storm, man. Shout out to you, brother. James Storm and Robert Roode should be a tag team. I wouldn't mind seeing Beer Money go after the Raw Tag Team Champions. The Beer Money, imagine this. The Beer Money versus Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins for the Raw Tag Team Champions. I would love to see that match. I wouldn't even mind seeing that match. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the match. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just my suggestion. I would love to see Beer Money versus Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins. But that's all I gotta say. But the Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode celebrates after they win. This was a huge right turn that WWE went from here. Putting Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode as the tag team. So you know how when the semi truck just turned, make a right turn, but you know something, the semi truck just kind of almost fall off the bridge. You know what I'm saying? That's just my suggestion. But the glorious show off wins this match. That's all I gotta say. Alright, Sasha Banks versus Natalya. This match didn't really do well for me. It didn't do too much of nothing for me. It says the winner of the match, Sasha Banks. After the match, Banks stands tall as her music hits, but Sasha Banks exits the ring, but turns back around, comes back in and applies the Banks statement on once again on Natalya, adding insult to injury. Natalya is down. Banks smiles as she tightens the hold, then lets off. Sasha Banks exits the ring as the referee checks on Natalya. Sasha Banks' music starts back up as we go to replay. You know what I'm saying? I love Sasha Banks as a heel. I really love Sasha Banks as a heel. That's just my own thoughts and my opinion. Let me move on. This was the second match of the night. Cesaro versus Cedric Alexander. This match was good between Cesaro versus Cedric Alexander. I didn't even complain about this match. This is the second match of the night between Cesaro versus Cedric Alexander. And the winner of the match, Cedric Alexander. After the match, Cedric Alexander celebrates as his music hits. Cole wonders how strong he will be for next Monday Night Raw King of the Ring match against Corbin. Now I have a bad feeling that Cedric Alexander could be injured, but the WWE Universe is standing right behind him. You know what I'm saying? If they would have took Cedric Alexander out of the tournament and replaced him with somebody else, Cedric Alexander would be upset, but the fans would be right behind Cedric Alexander. But that's all I got to say from here. Then we see AJ Styles backstage warming up for the main event. Then here's the break. Here's the downfall. Back from the break, and they'll announce hype WWE NXT coming to the USA Network on September 18th. I'm afraid of NXT going to USA Network. This is the death of NXT. That's all I gotta say from me. I'm just afraid. So let me move on. The WWE United States title match between Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles. This match was just were just terrible. This match was just terrible. And it's for the United States Champion. This match was just terrible. The winner of the match by disqualification, AJ Styles. Now, they did the right decision by disqualifying AJ Styles, making himself disqualified. I really enjoy that. That's just my own thoughts, my opinion. It says, after the bell, Strowman uploads with chair shots to all three members of the OC. After Gallows and Anderson came back for more, Strowman delivers a chair shot and slams everyone in the ring. Strowman with a running power slam to AJ Styles. Braun Strowman grabs the United States title belt and raises it in the air, and then throws it down at AJ Styles. Braun stands tall, and his music starts up as Raw goes off the air. Now, my opinion is this. Raw was a bad show. Now, don't get me wrong, Raw was a bad show, but Raw, the beginning of Raw started off good and decent, but until it went downhill between Bayley versus Nikki Cross. Like I said earlier, that match was just boring. But other than that, between Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship, that main event was just terrible. But if you guys enjoyed my WWE Monday Night Raw review and results, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think about Monday Night Raw. And I will talk to you guys later. KFG Family Game. KFG Family Game. Roll to 3K. And I'm out of here.